Hi and welcome to Goats and Giggles Haunted Tours. This week is part 2 of Gloucester Quays. Hi guys, welcome to another video and another Ghosts and Giggles. So tonight we're going to be doing part 2. I was hoping Rachel and Ed would join me tonight, but we went out earlier, so I saw her today. She's still not feeling great. But we went to the folk. Well, it used to be the Folk Museum. It's now just called the Folk. Have some fabulous, amazing news to tell you guys about that. We're going to be collaborating with Gloucester Civic Trust. But first, Rachel hasn't been very well for a few weeks now, so I'm hoping next week she's going to go to doctors and make them try and fix her. So hopefully she'll be able to come out on investigations more and do the walks again with me, which would be nice. With my cameraman Ed as well, who's been Rachel's nurse. So thanks Ed for looking after Rachel. Also, don't know if you guys have been saying, but I'm trying to lose weight and I've lost a stone. I noticed this before. I still look a bit fat, but you know what? A stone is quite good and I'm feeling fabulous. Anyway, so what's happened with Gloucester Civic Trust in the folk as well is we're going to start doing paranormal investigations. Now, so I would say about 70% of all funds raised for each investigation will be going towards the upkeep of the Folk Museum. Well, the Folk. They're going to turn it into a heritage centre first while they wait for authorisation for it to be a museum again, which apparently takes 3 years. So you've just seen a photo of the Folk. It has a lot of history behind it, and I'm hoping that once it's a heritage centre and up and running and when it's a museum, I don't mind when, it depends on how quickly they can get it up and running. We will have our own section which will be called Haunted Gloucester. So keep an eye on that one. There'll be more updates as and when. I'm hoping to include Lynn and her books, and she ran the walks in Gloucester for 15 years. I'm still fairly new to running the walks here, so we haven't got a lot to contribute, but we contribute some. And also there is another book called Haunted Gloucester, which I'd like to include parts of that as well. And hopefully, if my plan is that they will sell the book, so all of Lynn's books plus the Haunted Gloucester they would sell in the gift shop. So, and bank holidays we're going to try and sometimes we're going to try and make a whole night of it so you can stay overnight. It's definitely more haunted than I first thought. There's definitely more hauntings there. There's a spinning wheel that we've got to figure out where it's gone first, because it's no longer in the Folk. But yeah, exciting times. So we can do investigations, we can do all nights, and the plan as well. So bank holidays, we can do barbecues, so hopefully people can come in. They included on the investigations as well. So yeah, exciting times, everyone. I'm so thrilled because I've wanted my own haunted museum, as it were. So I'm so excited for this. This has been 18 months of hard work, and my hard work is finally paying off, and I cannot wait to do more research into it, get the ball rolling, and I can't wait for you guys to come see it, because it's just gonna be so excited. So anyway, as you can see, we're in the car park. I was hoping our new member Mandy was going to join me at some point tonight, but I haven't heard from her, so hopefully at some point she will join tonight. Rachel and Ed are staying at home. I've told Rachel I don't want her getting worse. I want her to get better before she even thinks about coming on investigations. That may take a while, but if it gets her better, then I'm happy. Just take as long as you need, Rach. So what the plan for today is to do another part, finish more of the investigation at Gloucester Quays. Hopefully it's not going to chuck it down with rain like it did last week. At the minute it's not raining, but it has rained today. I have got my umbrella in my bag. And then the plan is to either walk back through town, and then I can stop at Greyfriars, because I have downloaded, thanks to the group chat in the Para Unity group chat I'm part of, there is a couple of apps that I've got, SLS apps, which is a lot easier. I'm not quite sure how it's going. I've tried it out a couple of times. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but we're going to see and work with it, and hopefully it's going to be one of the better ghost hunting apps. And so I will put videos of that in to try and include more. So we're just more of just me. And hopefully we'll get some more, and I can show you guys a proper way round the quays without the rain. But we have got the brolly if it does rain, instead of last week where I completely forgot it. So I'm gonna walk now, and I'll probably insert the time lapse from last week into this week's. So yeah, see you in a minute. Hi guys, so here we are, Gloucester Quays, the docks. And do you remember the story I told you last week about the Spanish ship that has still been seen today on a misty morning, where you can see on the boom, so that's the really long bit, two of its shipmen hanging, and they were murdered, and then they were found hanging the next day from the boom. It's the same ship, and it has been seen. So behind me here, this is the Waterways Museum, that building there. So it was shot, so this building here used to be known as G Dock, is another name for it, G, but it begins with G, so I'm assuming it's that one. And it was where it was docked. So it's been seen in this bit, and then this bit out here, and even so over there. So we're just gonna pan, and then hang on, I need to look, so I need to figure out where I'm pointing you. So there, where my finger is the entry point for the canal that meets where the river meets the canal. So that has been seen by the watchman in there. So it's been seen all in this waters here, and then all the way around to me. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for it to go a bit darker. I have a couple, as I said earlier, I've got a couple of new toys on my phone and my iPod. So I've got SLS apps, and I'm going to try them. I'm going to try them on my iPad first, but I think it might not be good enough, so I might have to switch over onto my phone. So I'll film on my iPad, and then I can film one of the apps I can film on my phone. The other one I have to screen record, so I'll have to turn the microphone on and everything. It's going to be a hassle, but we'll see which one's the better one. So we're going to have to just see how that goes. And for anyone, for future reference, if you do want to have a trip on the canal, there are canal boats that go out for day trips or a couple of hours and stuff, that go down here and then come back again. So if you were interested in coming along to see it, I recommend going on one of those boats. Right, so when it gets a bit darker, I'll start filming again, and hopefully we might catch something. Fingers crossed. So I've kind of changed my mind a little bit, so we were sat there for a bit. But I think I'm gonna take while it's dry. Anthony Priory is only over there, so I'm gonna nip over there, try the SLS camera, come here when it's dark because it's still too late, and then hopefully I will capture something, though I've got a funny feeling this Spanish ship is residual energy, but it's not always replaying itself, so we'll just have to wait and see. But we're off for a walk now. Not quite sure what's going on over there. Oh, it's just kids being idiots as per usual. Anyway, I thought, seeing as it is a clear night, not windy as anything, I'm going to take this advantage, try my new SLS apps, stay in the barn area, because that's where I think the guy had his experience, take some more photos, hopefully to get some evidence, and it's a bit of a protected area as well, so you know, I'm on my own. It's not fun. It's always fun doing these on your own, because you do investigations on your own. Your imagination tends to run a bit more wild on its own, and you tend to feel a bit more scared on your own, like I do. I kind of hope I'm going to have my head torch on at some point. Oh, there's people over there. I might not be going where I want to go. I think I'm going where I want to go. I'm not going where I want to go. Oh, the bat. Kids are there, so I'm going to have to wait until they go. So, plan B. I was hoping there wouldn't be anyone else here. There wasn't last time we came. Okay, I think they're going to be worth for a while, so I'll go to plan B. Which is not there. It's the building at the end over there. Hopefully they're not going to be there all night, she says. Let me just turn, I need the flash on now, hang on. No, okay, flash isn't going to turn on selfie style. It should do, I don't know why it's not coming on. Oh, they're leaving. I might be able to go over there. Let's just see if they've left. I think they have left. It'd be good because then I can put a light up and everything. They have left the building. Yay! They've left the building. Well, that's good. Oh, that's terrible if I had that on slow-mo. I might have just picked up my phone. That's my bag, you idiot. So you can see the difference in... Oh, hello. We're catching something. I don't know if that's just the wall. That might be the wall. I think that's the wall because when I go away from it, it can't. I think that's the wall. So this is the corner over here. So that's all the light. So the red is the heat. I haven't put my bag on properly. So, it's my phone. So we think he walked through here and the scene was played out in this corner. So, what we're going to do... Okay. So you can get more light. I'm just going to put my phone in here. There's someone coming. I'm just going to sit on the weapon. And then, what are you going to see? There's my finger in the zoom.
For some reason, my phone will not focus on that corner. I'm showing it with that corner. Can you see me instead of that corner? No.
I have no idea if you guys can see me. You probably can't because, you know, flash isn't much on the front. So we've done a little bit of Gloucester Priory. Again, maybe I should come back in the day and just see what happens. So I think once they start opening up again, drag my husband, even though he doesn't know yet, to one of the open days they've got and bring him along. See if we can see anything. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to go walk back towards the quays, sit in the main basin section, see if we can get anything there. I'm going to use the SLS camera over the bridge because that's where the Spanish ship has been seen. I'm not sure I'm going to see anything. I think Spanish ship is winter, I think. Again, when I've come back from winter, but it's annoying me because Gloucester is supposedly haunted and we haven't caught anything yet. I might see if we can go to Barton Street Theatre one weekend as well. But I'm kind of hoping that I'm open for things happening, but maybe I'm wearing too much protection. I have crystals. I have a ghost hunting protection bracelet, and I have a black onyx crystal as well. Oh, that's such a cool canal boat. Oh, I love how they've lit that up. That is awesome. I think that is here permanently, I think, the looks of it. Yeah, that's a canal boat, it's here permanently. Oh, it's so cute inside. That's awesome. Anyway, blah blah blah. Okay, why is it when it's not pissing it down, all of a sudden Gloucester Quays is empty? There's so many people around tonight, so I can sit on my Todd and stare at the quays, stare at the main basin. I think I'm pretty sure this is the main basin. I'm going to walk back this way to the car anyway. That's the way back to Gloucester Quays. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the SLS app on and we'll see if we get anything. We might not get anything. I think there's probably a bit too much footfall. There's too many people walking around because Gloucester Quays, as well as being a residential area, there's a lot of restaurants and pubs and stuff, so we'll see. Let's have a look. Alright, I'm hoping we're recording. It can detect the buildings. We might not find anything. I mean, there's some people walking down there, it's not even picking up. So it's picking up the wall. There's some people walking down, so I'll see if it picks them up. I'm just taking it out of there.
When Claire was laughing for Justin when we were walking back, I thought, oh, that's brilliant.
I know, all of us were like, yeah. It's so lovely. It was lush, wasn't it, to see? Yeah. No, I agree with you. It was lovely to see. I agree.
So it picks people up. It does work. But it's left to see if it picks any spirits up. What was it bleeping for? So this has quite a lot of okay, it's picking two people up. There's one there. Interesting. Right. So we're at St Mary's Church. This is where monks have been seen walking through the graveyard. Also to over here. They have been seen walking to Gloucester Priory. So, when we were filming in March, this doorway here, we saw several orbs. Red dot is a light. No, it's right next to these apartments. These apartments, I think, are part of the college. I might be wrong. They're just apartments, maybe, with no balconies. Stop picking up that person walking. we're gonna walk back in. We're gonna walk a different way. See if we can catch anything. I feel like something's following me. Seriously, I really do. So we're gonna walk around because Cafe Rennie, which is this building here, which is right next to the church, which is connected to the Priory, is also haunted. So this week I was able to go to a place that has arches, and I did double check on an SLS camera, and if the light is good enough it does pick up as if it were a person. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just a thing this app does. Guess we'll never know. We'll just hope they keep improving the app. I think I was just picking up something in the arch. Interesting. Shit. Okay, apparently there is something there. That's a very tall person, if that is a person. But I think it's just picking up lines. I think it's picking up the flag on the sign. I think so. We're at Cafe Rennie now. That feeling of someone following me has kind of disappeared. as you can hear, life has very much returned to Gloucester City, which is nice to see. Thanks for joining me this week. Again, not a lot happened. I'm kind of hoping once we start doing investigations at the Folk Museum, and fingers crossed, hopefully St Michael's Tower, we'll get more activity and stuff. And it's not as fun when you're on your own. You need more people to get more energy, to get more spirits, and spirits need the energy to do something. So it's hard when you're on your own, and it's not so much fun when you're on your own. But it's the thing of paranormal investigations. It's hard work, and a lot of the time you don't get anything, or if you do, you have to try and figure out if you can debunk it or anything. But there's a couple of buildings. I'm just walking back to the car. Again, I walk quite far distances. I think tonight I probably walked about 3 miles, 4 miles, something like that, going backwards and forwards probably. I've been out since about 8:30. So another place I'd like to go is AG Meek. This building here, we're just walking past. That floor, when I was on a ghost hunt, it was that curtain there. Of course I was looking at that one, but it's that one. Hang on, it's that one. Yeah, it's that one. That curtain there was moving. I was looking at that one, it's that one. There's a couple of ghosts in there. Another one as well is not works. McDonald's. Where in the 70s they completely ruined the building. This building is, in fact, I don't know if you've seen in my previous videos, the oldest building in Gloucester. I think it's the oldest Tudor building, and they've covered the black and white front. Please tell me that was a seagull. With red bricks, and that floor there you can't actually get to, and they've taken the floor off. There should be another floor there. Hang on, this is hard when you this used to be Gloucester Bank. I'd love to go in there, especially that floor. It is haunted. I've talked to some of the staff in there as well. They've had crashes and bangs and everything. And then the other place is this lovely building. It's called the Old Fleece Hotel, or the Fleece Hotel. Now the council are planning to refurbish it, so I'd love to go in there when it's done. So not sure where we're going to go next week. I might, if I can convince, if Rachel's still not well, and convince my husband to come, might drag him to Olney Island again next week if it's going to be dry. If not, I'm sure I will come up with something. I will come. Oh, here's another building as well. Poundstretcher used to be a theatre. The ghost of Eliza, she hung herself when she fell in love with the manager of the theatre, or was it the stage manager? And he didn't reciprocate her feelings. She was 21 and she's been seen on CCTV and a few times, so I'd love to get in there. And it's a shame because it's just like being left to rot. Especially in winter, you can, when the wind's in direction, you can smell the damp through the doors. Okay. That's just typical. Now stuff is happening. For fuck's sake. Right, where did that come from? I hope I got that on camera. I don't even know which building that came from. I'm not sure which building that came from. Is it just a faulty burglar alarm, or was that paranormal? Also interesting, this building as well. I have written to the owners to ask them, and they've never written back. But I think they're going to refurbish it because there was a massive plank of MDF up against that window and it's disappeared. So I'm hoping they're going to refurbish it and let it out to a nice little shop again. Would be nice. Such a shame to see that go to rack and ruin as well. I might do the cathedral next week. Cathedral, Bishop Hooper's Memorial and St Michael's Gate. Or I might split it into 3 weeks. So I might do the cathedral one weekend, the grounds of the cathedral, obviously not in the cathedral. Just sit and see if anything happens. Again with my SLS camera. See if anything happens. And then Bishop Hooper's Memorial and St Mary's Great, I can do the same because they're in the same place. We'll see. And if there is anyone who is in Gloucester and knows of anywhere that is haunted, or that they work in or own or live in, anywhere that's haunted, please let me know. I'd also like to get into Spellbound, but I don't think Tony is gonna let me because there's a lot of stuff in there and it's her shop, and I don't want to. If I go in there, it wouldn't be a group investigation, just be just me, because I'm too scared of people ruining her stock, which is amazing. But yeah, anyway, so thanks for joining me for another Ghosts and Giggles haunted tours, or just Ghosts and Giggles, and see you next week. Bye.